chapter president at the Women Matter organization here at VCU, and I have a quick little speech for you guys. Whether you're aware of it or not, every woman in this room is caught in the crossfires of the 91-year war. The war began almost a century ago when Alice Paul proposed the first Equal Rights Amendment, which failed to pass in Congress. The Women Matter organization was created 2 years ago and has since tirelessly continued her fight to gain constitutional equality for women. We are joined in our struggle by prestigious organizations like Virginia Now, led by Diana Egoske, as well as members of the AAUW and the Virginia League of Women Voters. We find inspiration for our struggle from sources like the Equal Suffrage League of Virginia, whose 1909 founding is commemorated on a plaque by the Crenshaw House on Franklin Street. Though this war began with the soldiers of an older generation, it is up to us young women now to continue the fight. For young women like us, the ratification of the ERA is not only viable, but timely and probable. Though there is current legislation aimed at the protection of women's rights, such as the Lilly Ledbetter Act and the Equal Pay Act, these acts prove to be inefficient and often put the burden on the victim to sue for her rights. Why have well-intentioned acts like these proved ineffective, and why have similar, more effective acts been shot down? According to Justices both Scala and Ginsburg, the answer is simple. The United States Constitution simply does not protect against gender discrimination. With developments like the recent Supreme Court decision to decline to review same-sex marriage cases, one may begin to wonder if they will continue this precedent and refuse to hear any cases involving gender discrimination. Can we women afford to trust our rights to the lower courts? Concluding the groundbreaking progress of the legalization of gay marriage, the ERA is now officially the last remaining civil rights issue of modern time. But there are more important issues, you say, and I agree. Climate change is a critical and complicated issue that makes all others moot, in my opinion. However, the ratification of the ERA is not complicated. It's simply a matter of putting women in the Constitution. 97% of Americans polled believe women should have constitutionally guaranteed gender equality, or an Equal Rights Amendment, and 72% think it's already in place. Women Matter will continue to fight for the ratification of the ERA in Virginia, and will require bipartisan support to win the war. Last year, we fought a hard battle as the ERA bill passed the Senate Rules Committee and passed on the floor of the Senate, but sadly, the chair of the House Committee to which the ERA resolution was assigned refused to even docket the bill, saying it was not lawful before the Virginia General Assembly because the deadline for ratification had expired. Tireless pressure was put on the chair to at least give us the dignity of the debate, to which the chair finally relented and assigned the bill to the Electronics Subcommittee, where sadly it died. Though the bill did not succeed, we found validation in our ability to present our argument and find solace and hope in warriors like Senator Adam Evan, who will be introducing a joint resolution in the Senate and addresses all relevant points in the language of the document. In an attempt to appeal the ratification deadline of the ERA, the new document points out precedents like the Madison Amendment, the artificial deadline in the preamble of the bill passed in 1972, and the fact that Congress has already demonstrated its authority to remove the deadline for ratification. Women Matter is part of the national coalition of organizations fighting for the ratification of the ERA. We lobby Congress to pass bills that will remove the deadline for ratification, and we assist other states that have not yet ratified the ERA. Illinois has passed the Equal Rights Amendment in their Senate, and are 2 votes short of commitment to pass in the House. Our members will be traveling to Illinois in November to help. Nevada, Arizona, Florida, and North Carolina will be introducing ERA legislation in 2015. On Saturday, March 8, 2014, from the Golden Gate Bridge in San Francisco, one of our esteemed warriors, Helen Swanson, began her year-long walk across 15 unratified states to raise awareness and support for the passage of the ERA. On March 8, 2015, Helen is scheduled to arrive at the White House, delivering a petition to demand passage of the ERA. Helen walked across the country to protect the rights of women like us. I invite you to join me in support and gratitude by joining Helen in her walk to the White House on Sunday, March 8, 2015. Join us in our fight, become a warrior, visit our website, sign up for newsletters, like our Facebook pages, retweet us on Twitter, and join us in the Virginia General Assembly in DC. United, we can win this war. And there's some lovely flyers over there if you guys are super interested in my club at VCU.